Okay, so we're gonna start standing today. We've got some standing variations of the classical mat work, okay? And I have some light weights and a mat here, and I have a chair right there. You can stand on your mat at this exact moment if you want. I'm just gonna toss it up to the side because I have a rug here and this is kind of squishy. So whatever. You can do whatever you want. So I'm going to start standing here and heels together, toes apart. This is the classical Pilates V way that everyone stands, but if standing parallel feels better for your parts, please stand like that. And we're going to start at the end. I don't have my mat here, but I'm going to almost pretend like I do and like I'm standing at the end of it, looking forward upon it. And then I'm going to push down through my feet, pull my head back, relax my shoulders, and take a few nice deep breaths here, just so you can see what I'm doing. Inhaling to come up with the arms, and then just like a big exhale to come around. So we're going to take our time and do a few of these arm circles. Inhale and exhale. See if you can find that deep breath into your ribs and your waist. As much as you naturally breathe into the shoulders. One more like this. And come around. And then we'll bring the arms out nice and wide. Again, shoulders can come on down just a little bit and we'll twist in one direction. Exhale. Inhale, center. Other way. Inhale, center. One more each way. And then other side. And then come back to the center. Arms will be right by your sides. Ear to the shoulder. Roll around to the other side. And then come back again. Try not to hold your breath. One more each way. Try and keep your shoulders relatively still. Relatively still. And then go back where you came from. And come back to the center. Bring both hands behind the back of the head. You can gently interlace your fingers. And we're going to bring the elbows forward just a little bit. Pull the head back into your hands. Reach your elbows up, lift your chest, and look up. So this is like a standing arch of the back. And then come back to center, or I should say looking straight ahead. Shoulders down, and just be here in a relaxed way, okay? Hands behind the back of the skull. I have interlaced fingers. This is like a gentle situation. Elbows forward, head back into your hands. Start to lift your chest, reach your elbows up, lengthen through the upper spine. It's like a standing arch here. Really reach the elbows up and then come back. We're just gonna do one more of these. Just relax for a minute, take a breath. One more. Gently pull your head back into your hands. Start to lift the chest, reach the elbows up. Imagine that you're lifting up and over something to almost look behind you. Draw your abdominals in here. And then come back, look straight ahead, relax the arms down, okay? Heels together or parallel, arms right by your sides. Inhale as you bring the arms up in front of you, and then exhale. Push back through the pinky side of the finger, lift the chest. We're gonna do 3 more here. As you bring your arms back, start to get light through the heels and lift a bit through the heels, pushing down through the front part of the feet. Inhale as you come forward. Exhale. We're gonna do 3 more and we're gonna switch the breath. So inhale, exhale as you bring your arms forward. Inhale as you come back. 2 more. And again. 1 more. And then bring the arms right by your sides. Turn so your palms are facing the wall behind you. If you can squeeze your heels together, great. If not, squeeze the calves or the inner thighs together and lift your heels up 1 or 2 inches. Small lift. This is our standing 100. The arms are going to pump by your sides. You are going to breathe in for a count to 5 and exhale for a count to 5. Here we go. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5 and exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4. Breathe into your waist. Inhale and exhale. And inhale. And exhale. 4 more. And exhale. And 3. And exhale. 2 more. One more. Whew, I'm getting a little dizzy. Bring your heels down. Come to parallel feet. The standing roll up. Bring the arms above your head. You should still be able to see the sides of your arms in your periphery vision. So don't come so far back that you stick your belly out. Somewhere slightly in front. The head and the arms move at the same pace. You're coming towards the floor, reaching the fingertips towards the toes, relaxing the head. Stand into your full foot. Soften the knees if you need to and roll up through the spine. Your range of motion will be your own, okay? Breathe. And again, the head and the arms kind of move at the same time. It's almost like you're controlling and slowly diving towards the floor. Reach the knuckles or the fingertips and the crown of the head down. Soften the knees, draw the abdominals in. Push through the feet. Try and bring the arms and the upper spine up at the same pace. We're doing 4 more. And again, the arms and the head move at the same tempo. Here is a big reach. Head releases. Soften the knees and slowly articulate through the spine. The head and the arms are coming up together. And again. Relax your head. Soften the knees. Roll it up. Last one here. Roll through the spine. Reach down towards the floor. Soften those knees if that's a better choice here. And definitely soften the knees to roll up through the spine. Take your time. All the way up. Head and the arms come up at the same time. Bring the arms down by your sides. We're going to move right into a standing version of the stomach series. We're going to start first by coming up 1 knee at a time and just tapping the knee in towards the hands. And we'll figure out one, like each of us will figure out what's right for us for this next little bit, okay? If we were on our back, we would be pulling in 1 leg at a time and giving it a hug, theoretically with the head curled up, looking towards the knee. Okay, so here's a few options for you. I kind of like hands behind the thighs, and we're having a little bit of a rounded upper spine each time the knee comes up. So this is gonna like challenge your balance just a little bit, because of course as you bring the knee in towards the head, you're standing on 1 leg. As you move here, you guys, This is meant to be an abdominal series on the floor, right? You're gonna feel some other things here, the legs, the hip flexors, the upper spine, shoulders. See if you can find your abdominal connection by using your deep breathing muscles. We're doing 3 more. 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, and 1. Come all the way down. Heels together, toes apart, or parallel. I'll stand this way. Arms up. Keep your arms kind of within your periphery vision. Circle the arms around. Soften the knees and come around and give your shins a hug. Come all the way up and reach up. And then circle around, soften your knees. Give your shins a hug. Come all the way up, expand. Around with the arms, bend the knees. 3 more. Inhale. 2 more. One more. Come all the way up and stand tall. Hands behind your head. Interlace your fingers behind your head. Belly button is in. One leg at a time is going to kick up. Kick up. If we were on our backs right now, our legs would be scissoring and we would be catching on one leg at a time. This is quite different. Try and pull your head back into your hands. Stand up nice and tall. We're going to do 6 more sets. 6, 6, 5, 5, 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, and 1. That was exciting. Crisscross, standing crisscross. Opposite elbow, maybe parallel feet. Opposite elbow, opposite knee. This is an abdominal exercise. Please be careful how much you're pulling your head. Maybe like this is better for your neck and your shoulders type thing. 5 more. And 5, 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1. Come all the way down. Arms wide. Let's do feet hip distant. We're going to do another twist. See if you can do this with your hands. Reach the heels. Yeah, fingers up. Shoulders down. Twist right. Come back to the center. Twist left. Come back to the center and pause. Fingertips go wide. We're going to do a little saw. So you're going to twist to the right. Right arm up, left fingertips towards your pinky toe. Come all the way up and stand tall. Twist left. Left arm up, right pinky finger towards your left pinky toe. Head goes down. Come all the way up, stand tall. Just 1 more each way. Twist. Right arm up, left arm down, head down. Articulate through the spine to come back up, and 1 more time to the left. Left arm up, right arm forward, head down. Draw the abdominals in. Use them as you roll up, and arms come nice and wide. Good. Bring the arms down. Bring the feet in towards one another. We're going to come up into this like I Dream of Jeannie situation. Remember her? And knee up, knee up, knee up. Straight spine, nice and lifted. 10, 10, 9, 9. If you Google Joseph Pilates, You'll see pictures of him in his underwear, like outside in the snow doing this. So anyway, we're like not in the snow and we all have clothes on. But we can do it. We're doing it. 3 more. 2 more. 1 and 1. Come back to the center. Arms by your sides. Stand nice and tall. Pull your head back. Squeeze the heels. Lift them up halfway, not too high. Spread your toes apart. Use them. Push down through the balls of the feet. Arms are going to come, let's do like karate chop, side of the hand looking behind you. Arms will come straight ahead, open wide, and then back. Straight ahead, open wide. We're going to reverse. Open wide, come together, and back down. Open wide, come together. 1 more for fun. Open wide, come together, and return. Lower the heels. Hands behind the head again. We're going to do a little standing side kick work. Now, if your head and your neck ends up like this, do something else with your arms. Come back to this like hands in front of the forehead or to the chest, okay? I'm going to stay here behind my head. Shift your weight into your right foot and bring your left leg out to the side. Abdominals are in. Stand tall into that right leg. Pull your head back into your hands. Left leg. You're going to lift it up. We're going to reach it forward and back. It's not so easy. Flex forward, point back. Flex forward, point back. 1 more each way. Point back. Come back to the side. Lower down. Other side. Shift into the left leg. Shoulders are down. Pull your head back. Right leg out to the side. Flex forward, point back. Flex forward, point back. 1 more. Flex forward, point back. Shift back into the right leg. Quick moment for the shoulders and the neck to breathe. Stand tall. We're coming back up with the hands. Okay? Be light behind your head. You don't have to be crazy there. Pull the head back. Shift into your right leg. Left leg comes out. Stand tall into that right leg. Little circles. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. We go the other way. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We put the leg down. Other side. Shift. Right leg out. Stand tall. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Other way. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back. Arms down. Ear to shoulder, ear to shoulder. A little bit of a lengthening stretch for the side of the neck. Relax your jaw. 1 more each way. Other side. Good. Come back to center. Okay, I'm going to ask you to grab your light weights. We're going to weave in these light weights a little bit. And you'll come back to your heels together or parallel. Again, mine are 2s. I think 2s or 3s are a really nice starting place, and you can go heavier. But just the factor is mobility and strength. I want you to be nice and mobile during these exercises, okay? So I think I'll show you like this. Palms forward, stand tall. Arms will come straight up in front of you. Draw the abdominals in and pull your head back a little bit. And we bend, coming towards the crown of the head. When you extend, it's like you're sliding your shoulder blades down and reaching out a little bit further than you thought you could. And bend and reach. So this is the part where we're all acting like the air is thicker than it is. Whatever it is that you want to make it, whatever kind of material you want your air to feel like. Water, sand, like animal fur, but like the fake kind, so we don't have to have, harmony animals for our imagination. 4 more here. And reach. Animal fur is a fun one. 3. I've never thought about that before. 2 more. And reach. 1 more. And reach. Now bring the arms straight in front of you. Pause. Same exercise, but wider. Bend. Chest up, shoulders down. We're just doing 4 more. Yes. And 3. Belly button is in. 2. Last one. Come back to center. Turn the palms to face one another and come all the way down. Open your chest. Reach the arms back. Maybe shift your weight towards the front of the feet. Shoulder blades down, hands back. Come on, up in front of you. And then this time when we push the arms back, we're going to pause. Draw the abdominals in. Look right. Look left. Look center. And then bring the arms back up again. Intertwine a really deep breath here. Bring the arms behind you. Open your chest. Shoulder blades down. Hold. Look left. Look right. Look center. And then come on back up. 1 more, like this. Press back. Lift the chest. Look right and left and center. And then bring the arms right by your sides. I'm going to hold on to my weights like this. So I'm just holding on to like one side of the round part. And then the arms will come right by my sides. These are originally called sparklers. These are called sparklers. Okay, so for a count of 8, we're going to circle up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. When we get to the top, we go the other way. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. We're going to do it again. What does your air feel like this time? Water, fur, sand. I don't know. When you get to the top, other side. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. 1 more each way. Around. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And reverse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. And then grab onto your weights like you originally did, holding them the right way. Arms by your sides. Feet parallel. Soften your knees. Send your hips back. Long, straight spine. Bend your arms right by your sides. Think elbows to ribs. One arm comes forward as the other one goes straight back. I'm keeping my arm and my ear close to one another. And then bend. Arm to ear, other knuckles straight back. And reach. 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 Long spine, you guys. This is a neutral, long, straight spine. 3 more sets. 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1. Come all the way back. Come all the way up to stand. Roll your shoulders. Take a nice deep breath. Feet can stay parallel to one another. Soften the knees again. Send your hips back one more time. Hug position here. Chest lift, belly is in. Think shoulder blades sliding in towards one another. And come back. And reach. And back. 2 more. And in, 1 more time. And come together. Come all the way up to stand. Interlace your fingers so your weights can be like right next to one another. And then come over your head, elbows are bent. Belly button is in. Extend and bend. extend. So these are nice light weights. You'll probably never fatigue your triceps doing this. I feel a little bit like this is more about mobility. It's an awkward exercise, for me at least. 3 more. And bend. 2 more. And bend 1 more time. You can open the arms apart and come all the way down. Quick little head circle here. And then one in the opposite direction. Return to center. Right arm down. Left arm up. Look to the right. Push down through your left foot and reach over towards the right. Return to center and we'll switch. Right arm up, left arm down. Look to the left. Push down through the right foot. Reach over. And return. Lots of work in the belly here. Up. Look. And return. Up. Look. And return, and then just come all the way down. Okay, we're gonna bring our weights with us down to the mat. I'm gonna grab my mat here because we're coming down to the floor. We're gonna lie on our backs. Okay, and I'm just gonna grab a 2-second drink of water here because I'm a bit thirsty. All right, so down onto the back. We have our weights with us here. You can bring your legs in towards your belly and hold on to your shins or behind your thighs, just to give the hips and the low back a little bit of love. You can even rock right and left here. And then come back to the center and we'll bring the feet down. Okay, so knees bent, feet down, arms wherever it feels good for them to be. I like right by my sides with my palms down. Palms up is nice, or karate chop, side of the hand feels really good too. See which one you like best. Lengthen out your neck. We're just gonna take 3 deep belly breaths. So relax your shoulders. Inhale into your waist. And exhale. 2 more. Make your exhale longer than your inhale. One more time. Okay, take another inhale. With your next exhale, start to lift your hips away from the ground. Push through the feet, hips come up. Inhale, come on back down, and exhale, come off again. So I want you to experiment a little bit as you're lifting up and down. Everyone moves so differently from one another. Some people lift their hips and it feels really good for them to be kind of arched in the low back, like their ribs and their belly kind of just come all the way up. For some people that doesn't feel good at all. Other people, they always tuck to come up, and then when they're coming up, they're in this kind of tucked position. Okay, whatever it is you're doing, if it's one of those two, try the opposite and see which one you like. For me, when I'm a little bit tucked when I come up, I get more of a stretch through the fronts of the legs, and I actually feel my tushy muscles connecting to this movement in general. So notice when you're moving what you're feeling. This exercise should be about waking up the muscles in the back of the body. So you're pushing down through your feet, you're using the backs of the legs, up through into the tush muscles. You have your arms by your sides, which wakes up the backs of the arms. The neck gets to be long. You can take your time here and just notice how this feels and make any changes that you need to make. Maybe your feet need to be more narrow or a little bit wider, and or your arms as well, okay? So I want you to feel the back of the body. Are you coming straight up? Are you articulating through the spine? So it's more like a rolling up and rolling down. None of these are wrong. It's just kind of notice what you naturally do, and see if maybe doing something else is valuable, or if you're happy doing it just like you want to. That's fine. Whatever you're doing, let's do 3 more. Last one here. And then roll down through the spine, okay? From here, we're gonna hug the backs of the legs or the shins, and we'll take a few times to do it, but rock up to sit. And then feet are gonna come down, okay? I'm going to straighten my legs out and widen my feet as wide as the mat is. So it ends up being a little bit wider than my shoulders. And I'm gonna use these light weights today for this exercise, okay? So this is spine stretch forward. If your legs are really tight, you're just gonna soften your knees, all right? And that's fine, because ultimately I'd love for you to get your spine as straight up as you can, all right? Arms, grab onto your nice light weights. These are optional, so toss them if you don't like them. Straight ahead. Sit tall. As you exhale, chin to your chest, reach your fingertips and your heels forward. We did this standing. And then come all the way up and sit tall. Feels different when you're down, when you're seated, right? And again, belly is in. Reach forward through the crown of the head, the heels. Ooh, big stretch. And then draw the abdominals in and sit tall. We're just going to do 1 more, so make it a deep breath. Come all the way up to sit. And then bring those arms down for a minute. Just put the weights to the sides for a moment and bring your hands behind you. I kind of like fingers out east and west. Bend your knees. Okay, so feet about hip distance here. We're looking straight ahead. Push down through your palms and your heels as you start to lift your hips a little bit, and then lower back down. Okay, so those of you with tight muscles across the chest and the shoulders, this exercise is about mobility in that area. Okay, this is a huge ask for someone with really tight shoulders. So if you're not lifting your hips as much as I am, don't get mad at yourself. This is a good exercise for you to work on mobility of the shoulders. Don't push it, because I don't want you to pull anything. Let's do 3 more. P.S. I like eyes forward. Some of you like eyes all the way back. You can do that if you'd like. 1 more. And then put the tush down. Bring your hands behind your thighs, feet together, knees a little bit wide. Draw the abdominals in, pull into your thighs with your hands to lift your chest and sit nice and tall. Draw the abdominals in again and walk your feet back until you are balancing on the tush. Shoulders down. Elbows wide. Keep the hands connected to the thighs. 1 foot is going to go down. My hand is just going with the leg, and then back up again. Other side. Try and continue to find an abdominal connection here. Tap, 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 tap. 2 more. Tap, tap, tap. Both feet come down. Bring your hands around to your shins and just give yourself a little bit of a forward stretch here. And then sit back up again. We're going to try that again a little bit different. Hands behind the thighs, feet together, knees apart. Lift yourself tall to begin. Abdominals get drawn in and walk yourself back again. So you are balancing on the tush. Okay, now one arm will release and reach up. Other side. Again. Other side. Shift your weight forward. Quick stretch. Knees wide. Feet together. I always feel like doing a hip flexor stretch after I do those. Take a breath here. And then come all the way up to sit. Knees come back up again. Things happen in threes. Feet together, knees wide. Come back here one more time. Lift yourself tall. Shoulders are down. Belly button comes in. Walk your way back. Feet will come up one more time. Abdominals are in. Okay, so maybe you try both arms. And return. Or maybe you're going back to one of the last variations. And return and come all the way forward. Okay, let's flip right over onto our bellies. All right, when you get down here, elbows can come out kind of wide and the palms can come out wide as well. This is our goalpost or cactus arm shape. And the forehead is going to come down into the mat. If this is a super awkward feeling to pull your chin in and bring your head down, this is where I always love for you guys to keep like a small pillow or a towel, because sometimes putting that towel or pillow right under the forehead is a perfect way to alleviate that discomfort. I guess you could roll up your mat, but it's going to unroll in a second when we lift up, okay? But anyway, that's the idea. So arms are wide. Think pubic bone heavy towards the ground. Shoulders are fairly relaxed. And just give me 3 deep breaths here into your waist, not your shoulders. You can really feel this breath expand the back of your ribs. At least I can. Okay, so we're going to start to move here, pushing down gently through the arms to lift the head and the chest. See if, again, you can be kind of heavy into the pubic bone and drawing the abdominals in a bit, and then lower back down. It's really easy to feel like you're dumping all of the energy into the low back. Instead, lengthen forward so you can feel this through your whole back, and then lower down. You can start to add here, maybe by lifting the arms or maybe widening the arms. I don't know, there's so many. I kind of like just starting to lift them a little bit and lowering them back down. If it feels like a nice choice, you can slide the arms out in front of you. You'll get more of a lifted stretch through the upper spine and then slide back. One more of whatever it is that feels nice right now. I'm going to come up a little higher. And then slide back. Slide your hands all the way by your sides. Palms down. I'm bringing my face to my right cheek. As long as you come to one side, you'll be good because we're going to do both sides. Bring your feet close to one another. Bend your knees and heels come together. You're going to pretend to kick your tush 3 times. Kick your tush. Kick your tush. Kick your tush. As you straighten your legs back out, reach back through the fingers, look forward, shoulders down, neck is long, and we're going to come to the other side of the face. Bend your knees, kick your tush. 1, 2, 3. Lengthen the legs, lift the arms, look ahead. Big lift. If you'd like to increase the stretch through the arms here, You can hook your thumbs on top of your tush here and just leave them there as you kick. 2, 3. Keep your thumbs hooked as you lift up. Ooh, this is a good stretch. Reach back through your fingers, and then one more the other way. Kick 1, 2, 3, and reach out long. Reach out long, reach out long. And then bring your hands underneath your shoulders. Let's sit back for a stretch. Just as a reminder, you get to modify anything that doesn't feel right for you. Okay, I'm going to get my weights to one side, and I'm going to come on to my right side here. We're going to do a little side line here. I've got my weights close by. This is another place where a rolled up towel or a pillow would come in handy. If lying on your arm just doesn't feel right for you, you can just tuck the pillow or the towel under your head, okay? I'm just going to keep my arm here. Just a quick spine check-in. Walk your arm back, head back, spine nice and straight. We don't want to start this little series with a rounded spine, okay? So this is first an exercise for the rotator cuff. I'm going to grab both of my weights, draw the abdominals in, and I'll keep my elbows close to the ribs, knuckles, and weights come up to the ceiling. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Make your neck feel nice and easy, jaw as well. 5, 4, 3, 2, one more. All the way down. And you can just put the weights down for a moment and bring the hands right in front of your own ribs. Press your bottom leg down as you lift your top leg up. Yeah. Knee is kind of right out in line from your hip. Nice long spine, top leg forward and back. So we did some standing work where one leg was moving and we were nice and still with the rest of the body. Let's pretend like the goal of this exercise is to recognize that there's only one thing moving and it's the leg. The rest of you is nice and still. Nice and still. Last 3. 3. And 2. One more. And then return, lower down. Let's grab those weights again. Another set of 10 for the rotator. 10, 9, belly is in here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, one more. Ooh, put the weights down. Hand back in front of the ribs. Relax those shoulders. Push down through the bottom leg. Come back up through the top. So this is nice and easy. Bottom leg stays pressing down. Top leg down and up. So when you bring your top leg up, again, nothing else needs to move. We're not rocking back and forth on the bottom hip. The only thing that's moving is the top leg. 3. And 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All the way down. Guess what? One more set for the rotator. Let's see how this goes. Belly is in, and 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and one more. All the way down. Okay, I'm dropping off those weights. Leg comes back up. Take your top pointer finger and put it on your knee. The knee and the finger stay still. Only the foot and the bottom half of the leg. This is like a windshield wiper situation. You immediately feel this in your hip, right? I hope that you do, because I do. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, one more. All the way down. Okay, I'm going to straighten my legs out. Long spine, long U. Pull your head back. Be right on your side here. Balance on your side. We're going to start with the fingertips down. Both legs get so long that they lift up. And they come back down. Experiment with how much you need this top hand to support this position. Lift and lower. Maybe you want to include the head. And lower. 4 more. And 3. 2. 1 more. Come all the way down. Okay, let's flip over. Let's do the other side. Bring your stuff with you, whatever you used. We're almost there. Knees bent, head back, long spine. Make sure the knees are just in a comfortable position. And then you can kind of pull your head back so the cervical spine is nice and straight. Elbow stays close to the ribs. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Even doing this movement without the weights, 4, is really, really valuable. 3, 2, 1 more. And then come all the way down. Put the weights down, hand in front of your ribs, top leg up, let's say about hip height. Straighten out that spine, leg comes forward and back. What's moving and what's not moving? It's a lot of work to keep the rest of the body nice and still. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1 more. Come forward and down. Grab your weights. Long spine. Belly is in. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more. All the way down. Hand comes back, top leg, up and down. Up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Come all the way down. One more set with our weights. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, One more. Ooh, relax those, put those down. Okay, so leg up, point your finger to the knee. Belly is in. Oh yeah. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This side doesn't burn as much as the other side. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Kind of surprising. Come all the way down. Okay, both legs extend. Try and get yourself in a fairly straight line. We'll start with the fingertips right in front of the ribs. Both legs get so long that they start to lift. And lower. And lower. Nice deep breaths here. And you can experiment with where your top hand is. And maybe lift the head. 4 more. And 3. And 2. Last one here. And come all the way down. Okay, we made it. Let's bend those knees and grab a lovely stretch. I'm going to take one of these weights with me to add a little bit of torture. I kind of like cactus arms here. And breathe. With your exhale, try and release some place where you're carrying tension. Two more exhales here. And then you can kind of carefully make your way with your knees over to the other side. One more exhale here. I'm going to leave that weight right where it is. And then roll up to sit. Okay, I'm going to make my way to the hands and knees. Curl my toes forward and just give the feet a little bit of a stretch, sitting back on the heels. Maybe some of you like this situation. I hate it. This is really painful. One more deep breath. Okay, that's enough of those. Let's make our way up to stand. all the way up. Reach the arms all the way up. We'll take a big inhale. Hook your thumbs up there. A little bit of a side to side. One more. And then fingertips come up. You can separate your thumbs. Inhale. As you bring your arms down, stand even taller. We did it, you guys. Have a great day. I love it how many of you are wearing pink. It's like we planned it.